So it is day 94, it is about 10 past midnight and I'd say every 5 minutes some music blasts through the wall. Now we don't know whether it's a TV going off. I've been down to reception and I think they're going to go and have a little knock and see what's going on. They've already tried phoning and I heard the phone ring and nothing happened, but yeah, it's pretty annoying.
So our neighbour in 105 is either editing or something, because it's the same 4 bars on loop, and they are being a chicken because they're not picking up their phone, they're not answering their door, and they're still playing their music. So let's see if they keep doing it. I'm going to be playing some rock music loud from my laptop.
So security have just been up and they said if we hear the noise again...
It's me again. Yes, the music's still playing next door.
Come on, bust the door in.
Oh, we don't.
Doing my best to be cool. So we have a security guard knocking, we have a receptionist ringing, and we have the music playing. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't know, is someone in there? If they left something on repeat play or auto play, I don't know, but I think they're going to have to knock a little bit harder. Maybe just open that door up and see what's going on. I'm kind of intrigued now. So the message has been delivered. Let's hope he's got it.
Good morning, it is day 94.
And it is a far more reasonable morning. It's 7:20 and the noise did stop, I'd say, at about 1 o'clock after our security guard timidly knocked on the door for about 20 minutes before the guy opened.
He was there. I thought he might not be in there.
He was dodging
sneaky.
it was all a bit funny and the music stopped. Well, that music stopped, but he was quite noisy.
Afterwards.
And then, and then when I woke up in the morning, there was like low-level music playing. I mean, I'm never great in the morning, so I reckon I've had about 4 hours sleep after a long travel day, so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be like today. These orangutans, they'd be pretty impressive.
I was about to say, we're going to go and see the orangutan today, so hopefully someone will cheer up. But look, the morning, we are here and follow the sign, and we're going to go and have breakfast.
And there better not be any anchovies in anything. Breakfast.
Oh, someone's grumpy this morning. All right, let's go and have breakfast. Nice to have fruit in the morning again. It's been a while.
So I'm thawing a little bit. Coffee always helps, and the breakfast service is it's better than I thought it would be actually. They've kind of got everything covered, and it's busy. I reckon everyone's off to see those monkeys. They're not monkeys, they're apes. They're great apes, and I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot more about them today. But this is the most luminous jam I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's some bioluminescent jam if ever I saw some. Not so long ago I described mosquitoes as vociferous when I meant voracious, so now I'll use its correct inclination, and I am keenly looking around the breakfast service trying to find our vociferous next door neighbour. Is he old? Is he young? I don't know. I don't think he's going to be up, to be honest, because he was clanking, banging and playing music all night. I don't know how Sarah has come to this conclusion, but the chap behind me on the phone, apparently he is our next door neighbour. So shall I go and have a word?
I didn't say he. I didn't say he is. I was like, I bet it's him. Just
What made you think it was him?
He just looked like an editing type, and the music was definitely.
Oh, you still think he was editing?
I mean, it was like the same 5 seconds on loop.
I think it was OCD.
No,
I think it was OCD because there was a repetitive kind of coughing sound every so often. So I reckon he had some kind of tip, and and he was playing it at that point. I don't know. I'm no psychologist, but
It sounded like he was editing. That's why he looked like an editor. That's my conclusion.
apparently now it's this guy. I don't know how Sarah's coming to these conclusions, but I don't think I'm going to go and ask anyone what room number they are. If she'd have been.
He's such a liar. He wanted to. He did like, I'm going to go and ask them what their room number is.
Yeah, but she has to be certain. We have to have a degree of certainty in the issue before I collar someone and jovial ask them to, what room number that they're in, and if they could kindly keep it down tonight.
I had a nice light breakfast today. I had some fruit, which was really, really good. The bread, not so good. It was kind of standard, but I did enjoy the coconut jam. Not so much blackcurrant jam. It was similar to Tim's fluorescent.
My conclusion, it had kind of everything on offer, but everything that I did try wasn't great. So I didn't go for the Asian food. I had the cooked breakfast. I had the fruit. The fruit was good. You can't really go wrong with fruit here, though.
Oh, your cooked breakfast.
The bread wasn't great. It was average. I guess it's a 3-star hotel, so you can't complain. But yeah, you can't. I got in there and I was like, oh, they got everything here. But yeah, none of it was great.
He wants to be back in the Empire.
Yeah, I do. Nothing compares. But I know how I'm going to identify our culprit. I'm going to listen for that coughing sound, because I will be able to recognise that cough anywhere.
That guy's going to get into a choke.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All sorted. Let's go and get a grab.
Should we go back to the hotel? Do it from there?
Yeah.
Seemed a little bit more central, and we can go and check out that police presence. There are a lot of them outside our hotel. I think they've got a little checkpoint before you come into that central square. But yeah, good. Keeping us safe and sound.
Not safe from the sound, or maybe safe from the sound.
Oh, that was good, Sarah. Well done. That was really quick. So we're heading to the pickup point, and you can see the boys in blue. Well, those white cars, they're all police cars. So they are firmly guarding the Elopura Hotel, which apparently is the old colonial name for Sandakan. So they're still embracing that one. And also, it seems to be that... Oh, are we here? Oh, that was quick. So, in the UK, small talk / conversation openers are, what's the weather, that kind of thing. But over here, it is universally, are you going to Sidapan?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and are we going to Sidapan?
Sidapan or Sepilok.
Are we going there?
I don't know.
I think we are, because that's where the monkeys are.
I thought it was Silapan.
Or maybe I'm hearing it wrong, but it's something like that.
Or I might be saying it wrong. You know me in words. I see an
more
S.
Likely.
I see that. Hi, morning. Sorry, I couldn't see your number plate from there.
Hiya.
Thanks. Just going to the orangutan.
We took the bus all the way across. Yeah, we got stopped by the police. We got the bus broke down. Yeah, it took a while. Yeah, it was fun.
Fun for you.
Yeah. We're tourists, so we can embrace everything. What amazed me is how much palm oil plantation there was.
Because it's the main business in Malaysia is palm oil.
It's the main business.
Palm oil, rubber tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess that's not good for the orangutan.
Yeah. Some people say no good.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
What I put?
Oh no. Oh, she's by herself.
Are there lots of mosquitoes in the rainforest?
Yeah.
There are.
It's a rainforest.
Yeah. They love me.
Yeah.
Honestly, they absolutely love me.
They love the foreign blood.
Mosquito is okay, I think. Yes, sir.
You're tougher than I am.
We like your attitude. We're like mosquitoes. Oh, here's a nice driver.
Oh, another cool journey. He was a real character and we learned a lot. We had a great conversation. We did, well, let's start. We did politics. We'll continue later.
Bye. I mean, this poor orangutan has lost his head. It didn't lose its head, it found its head. So it's 30 ringgits per person, but you do have to drop off your bags, your bum bag. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do without my bum bag. If you do want to bring a camera in, it's 10 ringgits each, but he said that the phone is fine, so I just need to hold the phone.
That seems kind of weird because the camera on your phone is as good as any camera you're going to carry in your hand. So yeah, I think they're a little bit out of date and not moving with the times there.
I know. Anyway, don't have to pay for that, so that's all good. So, oh, we got big locker. So we need to put our bags in here. We're allowed hats, we're allowed sunglasses, selfie stick, and phone for pictures. And that's because the orangutans.
They steal your stuff apparently, and I reckon they'd like this hat, but I am not going to hang on to this. You're going to hang on to this,
Give it
so
to
I'm
me.
going to lose that.
So feeding time is at 10 o'clock. I really don't know where to put things. I've got a key. I've
Do you want me
got
to put it in one of my zip pockets
a
here?
ticket. Yeah,
No,
yes,
it's not a
please.
zip pocket. but
Oh, I don't know if I should give it to Tim. Probably more
this
safe
could
in my
end
hand.
badly.
Or maybe I can dangle it as an earring. Yeah. Oh, this way. So we're going to find the loos, and yeah, I feel a bit bare, but quite nice as well. Got lugging all
this
the
is
bags
pulling
around.
the tourists in. There are loads of us Westerners here. We do love an orangutan.
But they didn't charge us to put our bags in, which in the UK you would do. It's your mate. Oh, he's got hair. He's got more hair than you.
One that always have a bed mood might be around here because you like to go to that camping area.
So we are walking towards the feeding platform, but there can be orangutans anywhere here. So I am on like a Where's Wally, but where is Mr. Orangutan? Look at those amazing trees, look. I mean, that looks like Avatar. Avatar. Orangutan! Orangutan! I think it's gonna run when it hears me.
Okay, we have orangutan over there, 2 products over there. We go first to the feeding platform. This side, this side. Before we come to the truck.
So we are on the feeding platform, and as you can see, there's one orangutan there and one behind. However, it's got its back to us. It's a bit selfie shy, or we haven't got any food for it yet. So let's wait. Ooh, it's hot, and look how busy it is. Everyone out to see the orangutans, and the monkeys are wanting a piece of the action too. So cute.
It is amazing how group psychology works. We've been here watching the orangutans eat their breakfast that was probably better than what we had, to be honest. Good bit of fruit there for them, but not too much apparently. It can't be too exciting, otherwise they don't fend for themselves and find stuff in the jungle to help their rehabilitation. But anyway, what's my original point? It was group psychology. So everyone here, big crowd, a lot of familiar faces, tourists I've seen on the bus from the hotel. They've all made their way here and patiently, calmly waiting, enjoying the sights, but then as soon as one person decides to leave, there's a mass exodus.
Don't know if you can see the orangutan here, but I'm going to call him Mr. Poser or Mrs. Poser. Loves a little pose. Every 10 seconds it changes. It's a bit of a model.
Hey?
There is definitely an order and etiquette to the way dinner goes down on this platform. So it seems that the orangutans, they have top billing. They're the biggest couple of males we've got here. But it does seem that of the two macaques, one is quite big and he will cheekily challenge and have a little back and forth with the smaller orangutan. He doesn't want to mess with the bigger one. But the thing that I found most interesting is, of the two macaques, the alpha male has really small balls. As you may expect, maybe he's getting all the action, and it's actually the subordinate male that has absolutely massive balls. So yeah, he's storing that up for maybe some sneaky encounters, but yeah, he's obviously not getting anything.
I think that little monkey acrobatic poser model was a bit scared of the big one, but as soon as the big orangutan left, it came down to get some food.
He was pretty amazing for a hanging challenge. He just was up there for 20 minutes. Yeah, he should do the Storrow Boys challenge. He would have smashed you. Yeah, he would have.
So cute, he's got his banana. That was amazing, and now we are off to see the baby orangutans at the nursery. But I am 100% certain that orangutan, that little baby one that was doing all the somersaults and posing, it wants to get viral on Instagram. I think that's what its mission was. But yeah, very cute.
I think they were well aware of what was going on, which is why they had their backs to us. No one likes being filmed while they're eating.
No.
Yeah, they're clever.
They gave you a little side profile, but then that was it. So cute.
Now that is cool, and it's the way to clear a pathway through the jungle. So the orangutan, the forest man, it is an incredible animal. It moves gracefully, gently and slowly, and even when it was about to slap a macaque, it just lifted a hand, threatened a pimp slap, and then it was obeyed. So yeah, great little showing, and I think along with all the Westerners in Borneo, come along and have a little look. It's the most English voices I've heard, along with complaining kids saying it's in enough and they were bored. Probably travelled like halfway around the world and 5 minutes of the orangutans and it was enough. But they are amazing. They are a great ape, the only one outside Africa. They share 96.4% of their DNA with us humans, so they're only that percentage bad, I guess. There's a little bit of good in them. That's why they're so cute, fluffy and ginger. What else did I learn about them from my crib sheet? They have the longest period of dependency upon a mother in the animal kingdom, 7 years. That's crazy. And for that reason, they have a strong bond in that respect. Other than that, they're pretty solitary. They live most of the time in the trees, an arboreal ape. So they stop for a rest and they deserve it. They've been rolling for a fair few minutes on the back at it. So this is amazing to watch, you know, spending so much time rolling on the mats and seeing the style that they use. The little one, he's a bit cheeky, he likes to bite here and there. But the bigger chap, to be fair, he doesn't use his size and strength, and it's all very playful, so he's happy to take a submissive position. But yeah, it's interesting the way they control this. They're going for the hand grips, they're going for 2-on-1s, they're going for collar ties behind the head. They're inverting, trying to get that sneaky pass. They could make more of the back though. They're exposing their backs, they're not really interested in it. And they're not interested in the legs either, so I probably wouldn't mind rolling with them. So it looks like they have both pulled guard. They're fighting for that 2-on-1 grip. Okay, he's based out. Oh, okay. Is he going to pull guard? To be fair, they're grip fighting. It's where the fight starts and ends if you can't. Nice little inversion roll. Top to tail. Back to his butterfly guard. Okay, interesting. Could have wrapped up a triangle there, couldn't he?
Yeah, he went from the front.
Nice, he's one of those Eddie Bravo jiu-jitsu because So the nursery was super interesting for me. I've never been able to sit so close and really observe some apes playing. And how were they playing? Well, it was rough and tumble. And again, that was so interesting to watch. And what did I learn about how I would tackle these kind of apes? One is they're obviously very, very strong. The way they can hang is insane, but they're very, very gentle, and they can control that strength, and they can have these kind of play fights. That you got no chance of wrist locking one. The dexterity on those wrists is insane. All over. Their flexibility is crazy. Their forearms are very, very long, and their feet are like hands, so I guess that's why they're not going for leg locks, because as soon as anything gets near they can grab it and defend that way. But yeah, it was interesting to see them doing some of the same things that we do when we're having a little rough and tumble in a play. and yeah, they definitely use their shoulders to get a bit of shoulder pressure. They invert, they go for 2-on-1 grips, they go for collar ties, and they do bite. That seems like it's all part and parcel of their style.
So I could sit there all day watching those orangutans. They were so cute. And the one that didn't want to play, that was definitely me. Tim's always like, come on, do jiu-jitsu. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, it got a little bit dark for a moment there. It looked like one of the males wanted to have his way with that young female, but hopefully it was all play.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know if I caught that, but yeah. And then the big orangutan wasn't just holding on for dear life. But they are flexible, aren't they?
They certainly are, and I think that this place is well worth going to. So I didn't know what to expect. I thought, is it just going to be a zoo where they've kind of, yeah, we've got some orangutans and we're rehabilitating them. But no, they are, and they've got an amazing acreage here, 4,000 acres to play in, let's say. And they take them from, I guess, coming into the sanctuary, rehabilitating them through quarantine, indoor play, outdoor play, release, and then they monitor them as well. And they've got a great track record. I think 66% get re-released. Which is a high number, I guess, and they mainly come from being pets, fire and disasters, and also it is from relocation because of agriculture. So it's that palm oil, and amongst other things. But yeah, it's a great place. I would say come and support, come and see. It was really, really good.
Yeah, it's 30 ringgit to £5, and they do have time slots, so it's open 9 till 12, and then they have a break between 12 and 2, and then 2 and 4 again. But your ticket, if you want to come back for the evening slot or the afternoon slot, it's still valid. So yeah,
do it early. The mosquitoes are not out in force, but they certainly will be later on.
Yeah, but we're going to now go across the road and check out the sun bears. It's I don't know if they're sun bears, but they are cute little black little bears. So yeah, let's check them out.
I'm desperate for some water now. Yeah. So this for the ultimate embarrassment, I had a proper audience for that as well. Why do I pick these times to do these things?